High Chancellor Vex Mora of the Zendari Confederation stood before the Galactic Council, his crystalline exoskeleton gleaming under the chamber's lights. Representatives from over 300 species watched silently as he delivered the message his people had spent decades preparing. For 3 millennia, we have suffered the arrogance of humanity. Vex Mora's voice resonated throughout the chamber. Their refusal to share their technological advancements, their continuous expansion into resource-rich sectors, their mockery of our sacred traditions, these transgressions can no longer be tolerated. Today, the Zendari Confederation officially declares war on the human alliance. Murmurs rippled through the chamber. The Zendari were the third largest power in the galaxy, with an armada of over 10,000 warships. This declaration promised bloodshed on a scale unseen since the mechanical uprising. The Council Arbiter, a gelatinous being of ancient wisdom, turned toward the human delegation. The representative of humanity may respond. All eyes shifted to the single human seated at the alliance table. Unlike the other delegations with their teams of advisors and security, humanity had sent only one man, Dr. Marcus Chen, an unassuming figure in simple grey attire. He had been calmly drinking from a metal flask throughout the Zendari's impassioned speech. Dr. Chen stood, cleared his throat, and smiled. Then, to the shock of the assembly, he laughed. Not mockingly, but with genuine amusement, as if the Zendari had told an excellent joke. "Chancellor Vex Mora," Chen said pleasantly, "you misunderstand our position. We haven't been withholding technology out of arrogance. We've been protecting you from it." Vex Mora's mandibles clicked in rage. "Your condescension proves our point. The Zendari will." 3,000 years ago, Chen continued, unperturbed, humanity nearly destroyed itself. When we reached for the stars, we vowed never to bring our most destructive innovations to other worlds. He set his flask down carefully. "But if you insist on this path, the galactic accords no longer bind us." "Empty threats," Vex Mora hissed. "Our intelligence reports indicate human military capacity is minimal. Your species focuses on science, medicine, art, not warfare." Chen nodded thoughtfully. "That's true. We haven't built a dedicated warship in over 2,000 years." He smiled again. "We haven't needed to." He removed a small metallic sphere from his pocket and placed it on the table. It hummed softly, projecting a hologram of the Zendari homeworld. 47 minutes ago, I received authorization to activate a dormant protocol. At this moment, approximately 1 million microscopic devices, we call them Guardians, are awakening in the atmosphere of Zenda Prime. They've been there for centuries, inert and undetectable. The chamber erupted in pandemonium. The Zendari delegation received frantic communications from their homeworld confirming strange readings in the atmosphere. "What have you done?" Vex Mora demanded, his confidence crumbling. "Nothing harmful," Chen assured him. "The Guardians are merely observers. But they could be more." He gestured, and the hologram changed to show similar devices appearing around every major Zendari world and military installation throughout the galaxy. "Impossible," whispered a Zendari scientist. "We would have detected. Your detection technology is based on principles we shared with you," Chen explained gently. "We shared much, but not everything." The Council Arbiter moved forward. "Dr. Chen, are you claiming that humanity has had the capacity to neutralize the Zendari civilization at any time?" "Not just the Zendari," Chen replied softly. "Similar Guardians exist near every potentially aggressive civilization. It's our contingency, our promise, that the horrors of war would never again touch innocent worlds." He turned back to Vex Mora. "We don't want to fight you. We never have. That's why we're called the Human Alliance, not the Human Empire. We seek partners, not subjects." Chen picked up his flask and took another sip before concluding, "The Guardians will remain dormant if you rescind your declaration." We can then begin honest negotiations about resource sharing and technological exchange. Or, he left the alternative unspoken. Vex Mora's exoskeleton had lost its luster. We will need to consult with our government. As the chamber gradually calmed, many representatives viewed humanity with new eyes, not as arrogant isolationists, but as ancient guardians who had silently protected the peace for 3 millennia. And somewhere on Earth, the true nature of the Guardians remained classified, whether they were the most sophisticated bluff in galactic history or something far more terrifying.